The old Victorian house creaked and groaned as a cold wind howled outside. Inside, a young woman named Emily unpacked boxes in the attic.
Dust motes danced in the single shaft of light, piercing the gloom.
As she brushed aside cobwebs, her gaze fell upon a dusty old painting leaning against a trunk. Intrigued, Emily carefully lifted the painting. It was a portrait of a young woman with piercing blue eyes and a melancholic expression. As Emily examined the painting, she felt a strange chill, as if the woman in the portrait was watching her. She decided to hang the painting in her room. That night, Emily was awakened by a soft scratching sound. She sat up in bed, heart pounding, and saw the woman in the painting standing at the foot of her bed. Her eyes were now black and hollow, and a malevolent smile played on her lips. Emily screamed and tried to get out of bed, but she couldn't move. The woman in the painting glided closer, her icy breath fanning Emily's face. Emily closed her eyes, praying for help. Suddenly, the scratching sound stopped. Emily opened her eyes and saw the woman in the painting standing frozen in place. Then, the painting began to crack and crumble, and the woman's face contorted in pain. Emily watched in horror as the painting shattered into 1,000 pieces, and the woman's spirit vanished into the air. She fell back onto her bed, exhausted and shaken. The next morning, Emily woke up to find the painting gone. She searched her room but couldn't find it anywhere. She was convinced that the woman in the painting was a ghost, and she was determined to find out more about her. Emily began to research the history of the house. She discovered that the woman in the painting was the previous owner's daughter, who had died under mysterious circumstances. Emily realized that the woman's spirit was trapped in the painting, and she was seeking revenge. Emily decided to help the woman's spirit find peace. She placed the shattered pieces of the painting in a box and buried it in the garden. As she buried the box, Emily felt a sense of relief. She knew that the woman's spirit was finally at rest. She went back to her room and slept soundly that night, no longer haunted by the woman in the painting.